Let's begin with the gut-wrenching truth. The reason most relationships fail isn't a lack of love, it's a paralyzing fear of discomfort. You've been sold a toxic lie. The lie is that eternal love should be easy, effortless, and perpetually passionate. A serene cruise toward a happily ever after defined by minimal conflict and mutual agreement. This narrative is not only false, it's an emotional trap that guarantees failure. Couples who genuinely last forever are not the lucky ones. They are the ones who embraced 5 difficult, counterintuitive, and often controversial relationship skills. Forget what the romantic comedies taught you. If you want a forever partnership, you must abandon the fantasy of finding a soulmate and accept the painful reality that you must forge a partner, and in doing so, radically transform yourself. The #1 controversial truth, backed by decades of research from the revered Dr. John Gottman, is this: you will never solve the majority of your arguments. Gottman's research reveals that 69% of all marital conflict is about perpetual problems. These are recurring issues rooted in fundamental personality differences, values, or lifestyle needs. He calls them gridlock. Most couples believe they are failing because they keep having the same argument about money, the in-laws, or chores. They are wrong. Successful couples have those exact same arguments. The game changer is how they manage the conflict, not whether they eliminate it. Instead of trying to fix the perpetual issue, lasting couples shift their goal to dialogue and humor. They learn to live with the issue, a partner's messy habits, a difference in libido, or opposing political views, and build bridges around it using respect and acknowledgement. When you stop fighting for a resolution that can't exist and start fighting for understanding, the argument loses its toxic venom. The most destructive force in a relationship is not rage. It's contempt. Research defines contempt as rolling your eyes, mocking, name-calling, or displaying superiority. It is the single best predictor of divorce. If you want to strengthen your bond, you need to radically alter how you enter conflict, even when you feel justified in your anger. The gold standard for longevity is the 5-1 positivity ratio. For every 1 negative interaction during conflict, lasting couples balance it with 5 positive ones. A joke, a touch, a sincere apology, a shared memory, or validation. But the controversy lies in the startup. Most couples approach conflict with a harsh startup, characterized by blame and accusation. You never put your dishes away. You're so selfish. Lasting couples use the soft startup technique, focusing on their feeling and a positive need. I feel stressed when I come home to a messy sink. Could we talk about a system for the dishes? This isn't weakness, it's the highest form of relational strategy, transforming a guaranteed defensive confrontation into a productive negotiation. We believe that love is about attraction, shared interests, or chemistry. But at its core, lasting love is about secure emotional attachment. Pioneering work in emotionally focused therapy by Dr. Sue Johnson shows that all relationship distress boils down to one thing: a primal fear of abandonment or disconnection. When couples fight, they are rarely arguing about the dishes or the missed date. They are screaming, "Do you see me? Am I important to you? Will you be there when I need you?" To make a relationship unbreakable, you must embrace radical transparency. the willingness to expose your deepest needs and fears without demanding reciprocation. This means moving beyond, "I'm angry you're late," a surface complaint, to the underlying vulnerability. "I was scared you had an accident, and I need you to know that when you're late without texting, I feel alone and unimportant." This is uncomfortable, messy, and requires you to shed the armor you built years ago. But that painful exposure is the only path to the deep, secure bond that nothing can shake. Many couples mistakenly believe that merging identities, becoming one unit, is the hallmark of success. In reality, merging is the slow death of desire. When you lose your separate self, you lose the spark that makes the other person interesting. Lasting relationships require differentiation. This means maintaining an independent, autonomous sense of self, separate friends, separate interests, and separate goals. It requires the constant, uncomfortable work of saying no to your partner sometimes, to say yes to your own growth. This creates a healthy tension and respect. Why is this controversial? Because it demands you give your partner the freedom to change and grow outside of your control, often in directions you didn't anticipate. However, the energy generated by two vibrant, evolving individuals coming together is infinitely more sustainable than the dull predictability of two people who have suffocated their individual lives into a single, shared couch. If you define intimacy only as sex, you are missing 99% of the relationship's life force. Intimacy is built in the mundane, overlooked moments that Gottman calls bids for connection. A bid is any attempt by one partner to get the attention, affirmation, or affection of the other. It could be as subtle as pointing out a bird, asking a seemingly random question, or sighing loudly while paying bills. Lasting couples make the deliberate, uncomfortable choice to turn toward these bids, even when they are busy, tired, or distracted. Turning toward a bid means pausing your task to say, "I see you," even if the moment is trivial. Ignoring a bid or turning away is a cumulative wound. A single turned away bid means nothing, but 20 ignored bids over a week teach your partner that their attempts to connect are futile. By making the conscious choice to pause your scrolling, lower the laptop, and validate the small moment, you are making a tiny, powerful deposit into the emotional bank account that will weather any future storm. The fantasy of effortless love is dead weight. If you want a relationship that lasts forever, you must accept that it is not a destination, but a relentless, daily, deliberate act of choosing the hard way. Choose the discomfort of dialogue over silence. Choose the vulnerability of exposing your fear over the easy defense of anger. Choose the energy of separate growth over the security of stagnation. This is the uncomfortable, proven path to forging an unbreakable, eternal bond. Let's be honest. Are you ready to choose the hard work that lasts or the easy life that breaks?